personal shit. And we're live.
And we're live. And we're going God.
Right.
So far. We're going.
Man.
Take a plus
It just didn't come to win.
Nah, man.
Right, and man, it took a long time to get this out one time.
Move those nasty.
I said in a minute it's gonna come. It's gonna come out and steal that motherfucker. So I'm gonna have it hooked up like, look here. Got these diamond earrings
2
for you.
minutes until showtime.
You know what I'm saying? Live on Ustream. I'll let your boy. Shout out to all my people watching this on Ustream. If y'all there yet, you know what I'm saying?
It's your boy, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? Just real quick though.
Bought this.
It's Tony Montana right there, Scarface in the building.
Don't
Tony Montana.
Don't slap me with the knife. Don't slap me with the knife.
I got money. I got money.
Another 5 next week.
Niggas, I got money. I got money.
Yeah, man, fuck get for real. I'm a whole ass nigga, so.
Oh, we do it different now though. When it come on, I'm gonna say it straight from the E-Block, and then I'm gonna play the music. That's some new shit. Like, yeah. So y'all ain't gotta say nothing. Y'all gonna continue to do what y'all doing.
Alright, I'll cue you guys in.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just in case.
What's your price, shot? I don't want to see it popping.
We busy now. We can't.
1 minute until showtime.
Chris Paul, fool?
They trying to get Chris Paul and Dwight Howard.
Who?
LA. They said they trade anybody but Kobe.
What the fuck they got?
Nigga, Orlando said they was gonna trade them niggas.
Bynum broke ass?
They said they trade Bynum for Howard.
Bynum for Howard. Orlando?
Why would they do that?
They trying to free
get
up some money.
They better get something than nothing. They gonna leave.
They trying to get some. Yeah.
They ain't talking about they get New Orleans. They get New Orleans, Lamar Odom, and they get Gasol.
I forgot about the song. Okay. So, alright. His brother's a beast, though. I fuck with his brother.
Yeah, his brother better.
Yeah, Paul. What the fuck that movie is this? Oh, The Sitter. Okay.
It's funny because he be advertising this shit now, and then they be showing the movie, and he all fat. Yeah. He all skinny when they advertise.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4,
5 seconds, we on.
3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's the deal, baby? It's
Don't
straight from the
touch
E-Block,
me.
and it ain't the radio. yo, what's the deal? It's straight from the E-Block. You know what it is? Yo, shot, bring us in. Alright, don't worry about it.
Yeah, man, y'all know where we get all the crazy instrumentals from, man. My nigga J.R. Yeah, crime season, nigga. No features. Flip side, what up? Hey, East One, what up? E-Block, what up? Yeah, free my nigga Rez, man. I got you, boy. Yeah. City boy rapping, nigga. Okay. Hey. Niggas know about me, flow be the shit, killing every song, any nigga, I'm a murderer. Fuck all these niggas talking, you can tell that I'm the truth. Make way for a nigga when I step up in the booth. I'm losing sleep just to prove most niggas wrong. Put my best words down, mid-table album song. Respect me, that's the only thing I'm trying to get. Let these niggas know what's real and what's counterfeit. A lot of niggas, they be rapping just to talk shit. Truth about mine, motherfucker, what you don't get. I got that chopper on deck, phone flipping out. Yapping at the mouth, keep talking, all niggas fall. Fuck boy, oh you want my old shit? Go ahead, cause I'm probably fucking yo bitch. New bitch, that's new money, got new swag. Couple grand, stack 'em up, Louis bag. Money never an issue, I keep it coming in. I got that soft money cause my movie never end. Yeah, a lot of niggas, they be hating on me. Mad cause I'm in the club just throwing money. Everyday shit, nigga, ain't nothing new. 365 on my grind, see that's what I do. You niggas broke, only ballin' out once a year. You got your girl on hold cause of what you spit. Yeah, cause when she see me, I ain't gotta speak. I'll pull a stack on these hoes, they gon' let me be. They be like, Shy, you's a fucking fool. I'm like, no, baby girl, she is what it do. Yeah, I stay laughing at you broke niggas. On my way to the bank just to blow niggas. A lot of niggas left back, need to catch up. I'm way high while you niggas still looking up. Grind, see.
Oh, just go down. Yo, what's the deal? It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis.
Money.
Yo, shot, nigga.
Right, he's just
Hot
hot topic.
topic.
He ain't hot topics no more, man. Cause
I'll
you
be
don't know what he
back. I
doing.
got a topic for that week.
Get him in this motherfucker. It's Doc
You
Dillinger.
can go right there. I know that.
Oh, you good, Doc Dillinger?
Doc Dillon, DJX, whatever you want to be today. You feel me?
Oh, DJ X.
Yeah, no haircut. It don't matter, man. We ain't got no cars anyway.
Right.
Everybody racist.
Everybody racist.
Right, you feel me? Hey, so you know what it is. It's Tuesday. Tweet me Tuesday. You know what it is. So if you on Twitter right now, you know what I'm saying, hit us up at Hood Howard Stern. All right, Hood Howard Stern. Everybody knows who Howard Stern is. I'm the Hood Howard Stern, though. But, yeah, so tweet me Tuesday. I'm going to give, we're going to do about 10. I'm going to do about 10 Twitter shout-outs today. So if you're on Twitter, tweet your comments, or if you just want to kick it, just tweet us, you know what I'm saying, Hood Howard Stern. You know what I'm saying? So it's Tuesday, man. You know what we do. Every Tuesday, dog. So what was popping this weekend, dog? What we got going on?
Shit. I don't know. I ain't do much nothing this week.
Right, but DJS, you've been gone for about a month. So,
Yeah,
like,
man,
you know what I'm saying? What's the deal with you?
Oh, man, I was overseas, you know. Touring with the Beastie Boys.
Hey, so, Loki, you know, what was the name of y'all tour?
Beastie Boys.
Get the fuck out of here.
World Tour. Beastie Boys World Tour. It's over now, man. So I'm back now, man.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Beastie Boys World Tour. All right. More money, what's up with you, baby?
You know how I do it, though. I ain't do too much of nothing, man. Just keep it low to the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like, see what?
What was the last year? What was the last one? Oh, you weren't even here last week.
Yeah,
You wasn't here on time, so who knows?
I don't remember what it was last week.
I don't
it
know.
was shit.
It wasn't nothing.
No, I ain't do shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just sleep, work. Went to my brother's game. That's about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How did that go, dog? Who we play for again?
I said sleep was good. Consortium. That's what black people know, but no, they did straight. They won like 2 games. It really wasn't nothing but a scrimmage or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead and shout your brother out, man. What's his name?
Malcolm, but on Twitter is what is it? January _7. Hit the fool up. He make a lot of tweets, kind of soft a little bit.
He said kind of soft a little
Yeah,
bit.
little soft tweets. And
Right. Shout out to soft tweets. Shout out to
So they
soft
played
tweets.
Osborne yesterday. They beat Osborne a little scrimmage or whatever.
Oh, that was yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was today.
I don't know, yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't
I'm
have to-
returned.
You had to say that, though, but okay.
What? Did they smoke the Osborne?
Yeah.
Get your game on. Yeah, you know Osborne been soft for a long time, dog. Hey, but anyway, you know.
Hey.
Hold on, man.
Huh? What?
It's gonna be some Twitter beef.
No, ain't no Twitter beef.
Radio show beef.
Somebody
Right.
gonna tweet beef this
I ain't
nigga.
talking about Osborne like
Man,
that.
it's
Both y'all
cool.
stole
Osborne was
SC,
soft and it's alright, man. It's alright, dog.
Osborne, one thing that was never soft, baby.
Alright, what we talking about now?
I don't
We
know.
still talking about sports.
Okay,
We
okay.
talking about sports. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? King Crusaders in the house. Shout out to all my KC dogs. His squad in the building. Feel me? Anyway,
Shout out
you
to
know what I'm
my
saying?
Grosse Pointe Nord / Southeastern homes.
Right, Grosse Pointe Nord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Man,
all
love.
good though. Yeah, man, love
I
though.
was a boss there.
Yeah, he said a boss. Think he was 15.
No,
Right,
boss.
a young boss, a boss in trade. Hey, but what else? I ain't do that this weekend either. Let me think back. I went to the little hoop game. This weekend ain't nothing really happened, dog. But before I get into what was going on in my life, I'm just saying, if you from the Detroit area, dog, and you have any idea what's going on with this little girl, man, Bianca,
That's some bullshit.
dog, that's straight bullshit for real.
Bullshit,
Yeah, if y'all not up on game, which I'm sure y'all are, all my people are listening from the Detroit area, shit, by now it might even be national news because it's just stupid. So, anyway, dude, what was it, Friday night? Friday morning, Saturday mornings. He claimed that he got carjacked, and whoever jacked his ride or whatever had his little girl still in the car and took the car. Now, like what? Not even a few hours later, they found the car still running with no baby in it. Like, dog, this is all bullshit for real.
They didn't say, man, switched the story up about 5 or 6 times.
Right.
When he told the police the first night.
Didn't he fail a lie detector test too?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I wonder what kind of car he got. Like, was it like a?
It was a Caprice, dog, like the
Like
old school competition.
No, somebody knows something, dog, because even the mama is on on camera, ain't showing no type of emotion.
No, the little girl was crying, did everything
The
else.
mom on that mud, like, please bring my baby back, but I'm thinking like that. My son, nigga, I be going crazy, dog.
He going crazy,
You
dog.
ain't have me on the news because I be too busy cussing on
Right.
camera.
Right.
I'm hoping that my baby mama, you know what I'm saying, on there crying, not just seeming so, regular.
Yeah.
Right.
But the only thing I don't really understand though is that now that you know all this been going on, I guess my man got hemmed up on a separate issue. You know, he's spending the night in jail or whatever.
Yeah.
But now they interviewed him on the news this morning, and his lawyer he basically blocking most of the questions. Like he can't answer these questions, can't answer that. Why the hell not?
Right.
Like dog, if it's my kid missing, I'm trying to answer everything so we can find out. You know what I think, dog? I think I got two theories on this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't real smart on all this stuff, but I got two theories. My first theory is that he may have done some dumb shit like old girl did, trying to discipline his kid or some shit and accidentally killed her, and he's trying to cover it up. That's one of my theories. The second theory is, cause man, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Dude and baby moms look kind of suspect, dog. Like period. Yeah. So what it could be, he could owe somebody some bread, dog.
So I was thinking,
and they done straight took the kid.
Yeah.
And she know, and she can't say.
This probably for a pound of weed.
Dog, I wish, man. I wish it would be. Man, that's just sickening. And then, I don't know, dog. Anyway, I guess all I really want to say, dog, is if anybody got any kind of information about that shit, man, y'all need to go ahead and come forward. Because, man, little kids ain't got nothing to do with this. Whatever he got going on, whatever baby mom's got going on, dog, ain't got nothing to do with that little kid, man. If he accidentally, I mean, realistically, dog, shit happens, dog. You know, if something dumb happened and she got killed in his possession, you know what I'm saying, dog, as a parent, man, you got to eat that one, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be, it was your fault, you know, you may have been negligent, but you can't just be out here trying to make little stories up, like, man. And then, how many dudes you know? Like, I ain't saying that I know a lot of dudes who steal cars, but I'm just saying, if a nigga steal a car and find out there's a kid in there, either the kid going out or he go dip and leave the whole situation.
Yeah,
so
you gonna get more time for kidnapping than carjacking.
Right. Man, dude will go to jail for some carjacking. You about to go to jail for kidnapping?
You still in
Oh man,
right, you still in a Caprice. It ain't much money.
Caprice.
Right, ain't much money to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Caprice. And then with the 24s or some tires.
The pop said that they pulled a gun out on him and said, "Get on, I'm taking this car." Now if I know my kid in the back, you about to kill me.
Shoot
and
me.
her.
Yeah, we gonna die out here.
You about to take my kid, then I'm saying like, okay, well this gun about to scare me.
Right.
I'm about to, niggas know I'm gonna get my kid, or you going to kill me or something.
Yeah. What about the young lady that's missing?
Dog, low key, man, with
I
the.
wouldn't say young lady.
I was gonna say, but low key with the baby man missing, man, it kind of took the focus off of her, which is out cold because she got took too. I mean, basically,
she got what, 6 kids or so.
Yeah, 6 kids. Hey, but look, I will say this though. I don't really know the story behind all this, but from what I understand, she got a Facebook page or something. And from what niggas was saying, like I said, I'm not real sure, but from what people were saying was that a couple of days before she was kind of going ham on management and like dudes that worked there or something. Cause I guess they must have been tricking her out some money or they had beef or something. Yeah. So now it's starting to look like, you know what I'm saying?
Something behind.
Yeah, checking the office phone real quick to see who's calling. Right. And yeah, we're not gonna answer that. But anyway, what was I gonna say? But anyway, yeah. It may be some kind of issue going on with that though. Like she might have beef with them. They might have offed it. Yeah. And the way they explained it or described the whole situation was like she left the club one night, got in the truck with like 3 dudes or whatever.
One of them was
right. One of them was crippled. Now that to me just say one thing. Obviously she a hustler. She done did this before.
Oh,
right. And then that second thing is that at least one of them dudes she must have knew him.
Right.
Yeah, it had to. Or she felt comfortable enough to get in the truck with 3 dudes.
Right.
Yeah, it's after the club's about 2. Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah, I need you to go home or.
You made enough money off your little whatever.
Yeah.
So crazy. You got 6 kids.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be all harmful about it or being mean and shit, but
no,
that's real. That's real.
You got 6 kids.
Yeah, you supposed to go home, do your job, get your money, go to the crib. I ain't handing over you how you get your money, but after hours you trying to get more money.
For sure.
You don't know what the fuck these niggas trying to do afterwards.
Man, shit, you know what they trying
Yeah,
to
but you know,
especially around that time.
Now I'm just worried because at first I was kind of confused. Before I heard that she had like some beef with some people. I'm thinking like, I didn't know if somebody had you know, it was a jump off that went wrong or whatever. But what I was kind of thinking before that was just that I never thought she was dead. I just figured she's somewhere and they really selling that thing right now though. She said she's somebody's sex slave somewhere.
On some taking.
On some taking type shit.
Right.
And to be honest with you, dog, I mean it's a cold world we live in, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'd rather that be going down than she be dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they find her like that, they can return her home to their kids. Like, dog, that's 6 kids without a mom.
That's 6 of them.
6 kids without a mom, and from the, I don't know, I don't want to be stereotypical, but from the way it looked, you know what I'm saying? I ain't see no baby daddies nowhere looking all concerned.
On TV.
So that's 6 kids with no moms, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, that's low key. That's enough shit going on this weekend. We ain't have to have nothing to do, man.
It's all fucked up out
Yeah,
there, man.
it is.
Detroit's
Detroit's right.
got national news. For real.
Yeah, we get
All
national
this
news
is
for all the
national
wrong
news.
reasons, though,
Yeah.
man. And then real quick before we get off of Detroit, I gotta give a shout out to my man Kwame though. Kwame was on the news last night. He said, dog, he still loves the city and he will come back to Michigan and help us out if we asked him to. What?
Help us how?
What? He
That's
said
big.
he said that
A lot of people don't like big. So you
Yeah.
can play with shit like that.
he said that he understands the troubles that Detroit going through better than anybody else because you know he loved his city. And he said that he can come through with some good concepts and ideas that may help us out.
Like, I ain't high on politics, but all I keep hearing is job cuts.
Yeah.
All the fuck I keep hearing.
Oh,
is
yeah.
job
Been here
cuts.
since Bane got off.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. All I've been hearing.
Job cuts. Why is you
Job
cut?
cuts.
Y'all cuss old money.
Much crime going on in this bitch, man. And you want to take the police away, even though I can't stand them motherfuckers.
Right.
You want to take them away. They do. Some of them do help out. You know what I'm saying?
A couple of them,
A couple
one or
of them. You know what I'm saying? But
two. Right,
you gonna cut them, and them probably the ones they cut. It's
right.
about to be the Wild Wild West in this bitch. Watch.
Oh, oldest ass.
Right.
Get ready to take it down, boy. But, right. Real crazy, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the DPD, though, for, like, halfway doing your job, barely, but we still don't want y'all to lose y'all jobs and then, so, you know, whatever. But anyway, all right, so enough about that, man, because now I'm feeling all salty. Yeah, I'm depressed now. Which we damn near talking about something depressing anyway. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But real quick, though, before I switch gears and say what's really going on today, for real, if you know any information about that little girl, dog, anonymous tidbit, email somebody, man, leave a letter somewhere, dog, say
Slide
something.
under the door.
Yeah, because regardless, like, I'm over here talking, you know, like, real shit about what baby moms and baby daddies looking like, but a real talk, dog, ain't got nothing to do with them.
Right.
Like, it ain't got nothing to do with them. If they unfit or whatever going on with them, whatever, it don't matter. Find that baby, dog.
Yeah.
Somebody take care of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which is real crazy, because they got, like, people out searching and everything. Dog, that's what's up, man.
Somebody in a press conference said some real shit. It's like 1,000 of these niggas behind on the podium. She's like, what are y'all doing right now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
It's
trying
like,
to be on TV. You should
Right.
be out searching.
you should be out searching. It's
Right.
like 100 million y'all up there. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
But you know, the more days without finding her, dog, you already know.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
man. That's the unfortunate thing,
Also,
bro.
any information
Man, I
about
watch
the young lady
Criminal
that's
Minds
missing.
and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I just heard, too, any information about the young lady that's missing from the Gentleman's Club.
I can't think of her name.
Yeah, I can't either, but we know who she is. Yeah, any information about any of that, dog. I mean, and then this is another subject real quick, though. It's like somebody posted before. Actually, it was Tawana. Shout out to my girl, Miss Honeycomb. She had posted something, man. She was just talking about how people need to get over it, dog, and realize that snitching and doing your community a service is two different things, dog. Dog, as far as I remember, dog, snitching meant that we did something together, and I told on you. Dog, that's snitching. You see a baby getting took, and you don't say nothing, dog, that's not snitching.
You should be assessed for the murder.
Yeah, you a bitch for that. Yeah, you a bitch
Assessed
for
for
that.
murder. You should be brought up with charges.
I'm gonna
nigga.
tell you like this, dog. No, and then I know what people saying. Like, I don't want to get involved. No man on earth, and when I say man, I mean mankind, human, is gonna have me that shook that I'm not gonna tell on a kid getting took, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or somebody old grandma getting shot.
Right.
Like, dude, I'm telling. I'm telling like hell. You can call that snitching whatever you want. I'm telling.
Right. If I don't beat the shit out of you,
Right,
Right,
because
there.
that could have been, but that could have been my grandma. That could have been my daughter. That could have been my
you
kid.
did what?
Yeah.
And you told me?
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck.
Right. Man, right. We damn well get hype up in this motherfucker at church.
Yeah.
Speaking of church, cause you know I went to church
Oh,
Sunday.
that's what's up.
Dog, I ain't been in so long. It was real nice.
You went to church?
Right. No, I
You
told a
did
couple.
what?
I told a couple people I went to church. Man, it was like, dog, the walls falling. Like, oh, for real? It's like, it ain't Christmas yet, son. Like, yeah, all right. Whatever. But anyway, that's what I did this weekend too. I went to church. I forgot about that. But really, the one thing that caught my attention this weekend, right, was I was at the crib. Was it Saturday night, whatever? Just on some bored stuff. You know what I'm saying? Messing around on Twitter or whatever. You know. Speaking of which, if you're on Twitter, hit us up at Hood Howard Stern. But you know what I'm saying? Just messing around, and I was clicking through the TV channels, man. You know what came on, dog? Rosewood. Man.
Oh, okay.
So when I saw it on there, I was like, dog, I'm not gonna watch it because it pissed me off every time I watch it, right? You know what I'm saying? It pissed you off, but then, you know what I'm saying, give you a little sense of pride too at the same time. So I'm looking at that junk, man, I'm just thinking, yeah, I know. But I'm looking at that, I'm just thinking, how the hell this whole little community was like all black. And like they got just overran by these little, you know, these white racists or whatever. And I'm just thinking, how can you let that happen when this is your community? You just let it happen like that. Yeah. And you know, that was back in the 1920s. I want to say like 23. I think it was 1923. But you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that, and then I was just equating it until you know, what's going on today, dog. Which is basically how I came up with the topic today, man. It's just that, I mean, in all basicness, it's just racism still exists. And the reason I was thinking that is because a lot of times some stuff gets blew out of proportion, can't really play the race card, but some people do. So you know what I'm saying, I just want to throw it out there, like, because racism still exists, and I guess what I want to say is, because sometimes I feel like it's even worse, but it's just not physical. So I just want to, throw it out there. Because I know it exists, but I just want to hear what some other people say, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because actually we got a caller on the line right now. We want to go around first, or we want to see what they do? Oh, yeah, we take the caller real quick first. Yeah. I got, I'm going to take this next caller real quick. I got 313-332. You on live, straight from the E-Block. Holla at your boy.
What up, though?
It's good.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Real good. This is Calvin, man.
Hey, what's going on, Calvin?
You, bro. Now, y'all discussing racism.
Yep.
And that situation is, you got to take years and years and years to dive off into that. It ain't just a symptom, because we got it too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of people, we got it too. And what's funny about it is we only acknowledge it when it's against us.
True.
When we're standing directly in the middle of it and it's us, we really don't get off into too much acknowledging it.
Right.
You know, it's even our terminology. The symptom of racism is the N-word, how we characteristically use it. And when you speak life and you speak things into life, if I'm referring to you as that, guess what I'm surrounded by?
That. Right.
And until we continuously move away from that, to me, it's really embarrassing, man, to be somewhere and our music is being sung by other nationalities, and we make fun of it like it's cool. And really, it's a major hindrance. See, because if you really let's take it, you know, me, I like to go deep. In 1853, brother walked into, right after slavery, he walked into the Supreme Court. Ferguson, I forget how his name goes, but it was Ferguson or something. And, you know, because I'm a little distracted, I can't remember his name, but he took on the Supreme Court in 1853.
Okay.
It's 2011, and we avoid the law at all costs. We run from it. We hide from it. We break it. We break into it. We create it. to be incarcerated at the same time, we turn around and say it's racism.
Right.
If you know that something has a law or a rule, it's like basketball, for instance. In order to play basketball, the rule is you got to be able to dribble.
Right.
But in life, we don't know nothing about law, so we consider most of the things that we do something about breaking the law. That is a symptom of racism because we're not up on certain things. And then we find out later, like most people don't know, a felony commission in the name of a gang is a 20-year felony now.
No, I didn't know that.
So you break the law in the name of a gang, that's a 20-year felony.
No, I didn't even know that.
Break the law in the game.
Yeah.
They passed that law last year, almost 2 years ago now. So now, guess what? You got a situation where no wonder they building more jails. Okay? The biggest problem with racism is a lot of our culture fear it, to look it in the face. It's an obstacle. It's not the end of the world.
Right.
Staring a racist in the face, it's an obstacle. You get called worse than that in your own neighborhood. And yet and still, when somebody of another color do it, it's as if they took something away from you, you didn't went all the way back to the slave days, everything.
Right.
And then you react. You know, I wasn't taught racism. My mother didn't make a difference in any culture when I was growing up. As a matter of fact, because she understood that a lot of the things that I was going to see was going to happen within my own culture. So she never taught us that. And in not teaching us that, I believe it became a blessing because once I began to study and really go into these things, you see where we as a culture have failed each other. You know, it's a big dynamic, racism is. But think about this. So has drug smelling been a big problem to your community? So has going to the military been a big problem to your community?
Sure.
In the city of Detroit, we got 144 liquor stores over the maximum. That's a problem to your community.
Wow.
You got Coney Islands, 3 Coney Islands, buy up to $7 million worth of meat. In the year, they say by the year 2020, we'll be worth 1 point some trillion dollars or some ridiculous number. And we don't own nothing. The wealth for a black woman is $5. The median wealth, meaning what she owns, is $5. Yeah,
Wow.
statistically.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The median wealth of a white woman is over $30,000.
$30,000, $5.
$5,
Wow.
Yeah, we're not competing, and you can look that up. You can Google the median wealth for a black woman. When you look at it, we're not competing academically. Everybody wants to talk about our kids being rude, wild, so on. They got it from us.
Yeah, now that's
We
true.
told them. Don't act like that ain't true. 30 years ago, they were talking about how tough Landwood is. 30 years later, everybody's still talking about how tough Landwood is. 40 years ago, 45 years ago, the 68 riots. 40 years later, we still talking about the 68 riots. We don't move nowhere. We have not grown as a culture since maybe the early 30s. We had stuck at 10 or 11% of this culture, and everybody is eating off our backs.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You speaking the truth, man. I gotta take some more calls though, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey,
Y'all be great, brother.
hey, thanks for your call though, man.
Hey, yeah, man, and don't forget we got that canned food drive, brother.
Yeah, focus on,
Focus out.
Yep, nine locations, and we just got Henry Ford and Renaissance involved too. So y'all be blessed, man.
All right, that's what's up, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it's a serious situation, and then I understand what he's saying about some of the stuff. You know,
We bring it on ourselves.
We bring it on ourselves. Yeah, I mean that's true. Now it is one thing though. I mean, I do use the I was gonna say N-word, but I do say nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do. But my thing about that though is I guess maybe my mind is transitioned though, because when I think about racism, man, slurs don't really offend me.
Me either.
For me, actions offend me. When I say racism, I mean when I feel racist, I mean like I'm damn near talking about intimidation, racial intimidation, or you know some kind of
like the cross in the front yard.
well, not that deep, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking in that aspect. And I thought about it. I actually thought about it, like, you know, I do say nigga a lot, and actually, if you pick up my book Off the Block on www.flipside-ink.com, I got it's actually a book of social criticism, and that is one of the entries on there is about the word nigga. And my whole theory about the word nigga though is probably a foolish theory, but it's my theory, it's mine, and I get to say it. It's my show.
Okay.
Say whatever I want to. But my theory on that is that the power has been taken out of it.
Yeah.
Like the word nigga doesn't offend me. Now, if I'm not able to gain entry into a place, or I'm not able to get the same benefits as someone else because I'm black, then that's racism. You can call me a nigga all day as long as I can still go in.
And the word nigga got more power than what you give. You give nigga too much power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not gonna give it no power.
But it's a difference between called nigga and nigger.
Yeah.
It's not.
Someone calls me a nigger.
I want.
It's not.
If someone, you know, opposite race, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how I feel that day. I ain't gonna even lie, dog. It depends on how I feel. They call me a nigger, I'll probably laugh, but 9 times out of 10, I'll probably slap shit out of somebody calling me a nigger.
And then I guess it's the tense too though. It's the tense of it, because I'm gonna give you a prime example, especially for some of the ladies. Like, you ain't just gonna let anybody call you a bitch. Your girl can call you a bitch though. So it's the same thing. It's just using the word nigga is the same thing. If we in that comfort zone, then I'm taking the power out of it. I mean, we all black, but if the wrong black dude say nigga, it's a different connotation to it. Cause it's the offensive, like, you know, nigga, we about to get it in.
Right, like dog, my dog, you know.
Right, all that can be misinterpreted as far as, you know, what the situation is. So, you know, the words ain't really nothing to me.
For me, I think we bring racism to ourselves sometimes.
Oh, I mean, we do.
Because like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say nigga all day. I ain't gonna stop it. That's just how I speak. But I know when to use it and where to use it at.
Right.
So when you talk slang and you be on that ignorant shit, you know what I'm saying? Usually you be with your people, your dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you bring it around, you know, other, you know, whites and Caucasians, when you want to say it, they gonna look at you like, oh, this another nigga. You know, so you gotta be smart enough to be, you know.
Right, and see, that's the.
Yeah, to be, you know, you gotta be. You can't be out there ignorant around other white people because they gonna look at you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough like the BET and stuff like that. They look at us as one, you know, a stupid black person most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was at work the other day, and you know, there's a lot of white people there, whatever. And just stuff simple like me saying good morning, you don't say it back to me. That's racism. That's some bullshit.
That's racist.
I see you. The other
maybe they just don't like you.
The other security guard, you know, no man. The other security guard, like it's like whenever they see, okay, I'm young, I'm black, I got tattoos, but that don't mean that I'm some crazy black dude out here trying to rob you or acting crazy. So if I say good morning, you ain't gotta look at me and be scared. You can say it back to me. You feel me?
Right.
I get that. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the other white guards, they just like me, but different color, and they ain't got no tattoos. And you, oh, hey, how you gonna do? Good morning.
Right.
But I say, you like, nigga, look at me crazy, like it's a problem.
What you do?
Yeah, like, I'm just.
Dog,
You know
another example. I mean, it wasn't really racist, but it was kind of funny. The other day when me and Monk went down to Channel 38. Now, like my man said, though, these black people, though.
Yeah.
Dog, so we walked in. I mean, I actually had a shirt and tie on, but I had jeans on, you know what I'm saying? I had my hat down low. So we was dressed, but we just looked urban. So it was funny because as soon as we walked into the office, a black lady was like, oh, here come the rappers.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, wow.
Man. Like, that why we gotta be rappers.
Oh,
I got on jeans and
a hat down low, right, exactly.
Neither one of y'all said nothing?
Yeah, we had a whole conversation, though.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
But you know what? For me though, that's funny. I love that though. You know what I'm saying? Because then they never see you coming.
No.
You can think I'm a rapper, but I got my business down, man.
Yeah,
Try to tell you.
I know
Underestimated, you get bit, baby.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know the hood Q is good as hell, but then when you go around, you go around some people you gotta be professional with. You know how to do that too.
Be professional, right? Exactly.
You got some people that got one track mind, and that's hood, that's all. And you around people that you gotta be professional with, and you don't know how to talk. Something as an interview, you can't even get a job because you don't know how to shake somebody's hand, look them in the eye, you don't know how to talk or even have a conversation without saying nigga or motherfucker.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Good job, this bitch.
Yeah, you can't just be a regular person, or just, you know what I'm saying, so they can be okay, well, you know what I'm saying, he got some sense, he ain't out here on some stupid shit.
Right. Everybody trying to get a job like Low Dog on Don't Be a Menace.
Right.
Hey, you feel me?
Y'all hiring these motherfuckers?
Like, nigga, sex, you can heal year. Come on, dog.
$1 million.
Right.
Yeah, so it's kind of sad sometimes, dog, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like dude said, I keep piggybacking on what he said. It's like, yeah, some of that we do bring on ourselves, though. I mean, because, like, it's no way that you shouldn't be able to, you know what I'm saying, you should be able to kick it in your hood, do whatever you need to do, but then in your next setting, in your professional setting, you need to be able to
Be a chameleon, baby.
No, that's all.
That's all.
And dog, don't get it twisted. Being a chameleon is not selling out.
No, never.
Dog, it's adapting to your environment.
It's like
dude.
you ain't gonna be talking all type of crazy around your mom.
Right.
Like that.
Exactly.
You gotta know the situation you in, how you can, you know what I'm saying, use your words and shit like that, how you act.
Yeah, that's it. Just respect the game, dog.
Right.
See, that's why a lot of these dudes hustle is just all. Anyway.
That's why it's all hustle.
Yeah, we talking too much now because I'm about to get all spirited.
For example, it was like T.I., dog.
Yeah.
T.I. is a smart dude, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He know how to, have a conversation with the white dude or the hoodest dude.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's an example. We'll take another call real quick, though. I got 586-222. You on live straight from the E Block. Holla at your boy.
What up, though?
Hey Quincy, how you doing? It's me, Summer.
What's happening, baby?
What's good?
Hey, well, I got a comment for the topic. Yes, I truly believe that racism is still alive in 2011, but more so racism, there's classism, and we're replacing words like nigger with overqualified or unadaptable, or pretty much it's just other words. You don't have to necessarily say, oh, you're a nigger for somebody to show racism or to basically show stuff, because they're replacing it with other different things like bad credit.
Yeah.
Presidential link. I'd rather hear somebody call me a nigger over me going to apply for a loan and I'm hit with a higher tax bracket due to, circumstances of, people of color, brown, especially dark brown, where we're just, unfortunately, we're born into a society where we don't have the natural birthright like someone that's Caucasian or someone that's Asian or someone that's probably migrating from a different country, where they have the different benefits where they can be able to get funding for school, be able to get funding to start a small business. We just don't have those same birthrights. I also want to go back to classism. Unfortunately, I'm a victim of, unemployment here in Michigan.
Shout out to Marvin.
It's a shame where, shout out to Marvin. But it's truly a shame where you go. We're in a city that, when you look at the media, you see Detroit, and all you see is black and brown faces. Black and brown faces. No, we're truly 8% here in Michigan population, but in the state of Michigan, it's 235,000 people unemployed. Out of that 235,000 people unemployed, you have 110,000 people unemployed in Detroit itself. So where do you get those odds? 50% of the population in Detroit, the inner city, one of the largest populated areas in Michigan, 50% of us are unemployed. So basically, that's racism right there, and that's racism at its fullest power. Because when you pull out your pocket and you only got rent, that already puts you in a minority. It puts you in a class that no one wants to be in.
True.
So we don't have to say white only restroom. You can't come in here and get some apple pie. That's not racism for 2011. What racism is when you can't pay off a student loan. Racism is when your credit is under 750, or really, I even say 680. Racism is when you can't get an interest rate lower than 16%. Or if indeed they do, they put you in these nigga slave rates where your interest rate is so high and setting you up to get a repossession.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, that's what's happening, baby. Hey, thanks for your call, though.
Appreciate it.
Look, you know.
All right. So you guys keep it moving, keep it safe.
All right, thanks.
Too. Careful.
Be careful. No, yeah, that's true. I mean, no, that's true.
It's different. It's in a different form now.
It
Baby.
is different, but, you know, I always have to, you know, play devil's advocate. But my whole thing though is kind of like, man, you remember Higher Learning, right?
Yeah.
Like when he was going in there complaining about how, you know, all the white kids could just be out in the court playing while he had to be studying and running. Same kind of concept. And like my man said, your situation ain't race. Your situation is financial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they go together, but you can't always blame it on them.
No, I'm not saying it like financial wise. You put yourself in those predicaments. Like, you can work hard just as hard as one of these white men to get the same
Exactly.
he can get these days.
Now a situation where I look at, especially when you're talking about the city of Detroit, is especially in the city of Detroit, is the insurance redlining. That's just crazy though, because you know they break it down. They break it down to, I mean, the bare minimum. You know, when you fill out insurance for Detroit, not only do they want to know that you're in the city, they want to know where in the city you are.
Right.
So it's like, are you east of Hayes, north of 7 Mile? Like, damn. So I just actually wanted to see. So I clicked some different areas, dog, and the price is different. For real?
Yeah.
Like, dog, we all in the same city with the same amount of motor vehicles.
Sir, you got the higher theft rate on, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know. Insurance is a fucking ripoff anyway.
Yeah,
Finally, they start giving people money back. Like if you don't have no accident or whatever. Finally,
about time.
like why the hell they wasn't doing that before?
Yeah, you've been giving you all this money and shit happen.
Just in case it happened.
And
Yeah.
then,
Oh, hey, you know what? We got a couple calls. I see Angry Man on the line. I know he probably on break, so we gotta hurry up and take Angry. He probably mad as hell now. He bad racist. Hey, let me. Hey, we're gonna take 313-740. You on live, straight from the E Block. Holla at your boy.
What up, dog? Hey, Greg. Yes, sir.
What up, dog?
What's crack?
What up, dog?
Nah, man, you don't
Not
sound
much,
too mad
what's
today.
Say what?
I said you don't sound too mad today, man. What up?
Nah, I'm not. Actually, I'm not too upset.
Oh,
You know, but I got some things to say though.
Okay.
Said about the insurance just a second ago. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, it is different.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, it should be pretty obvious why that's different. But you know, that's kind of our fault though. You know what I mean? You can't blame that on the insurance company. You know, tell your homies and shit stop stealing Cadillac converters and shit. Stealing the cars in front of their house. We won't have that. Our insurance won't be high. That's why the first time we go to get some insurance, who name we use? We use somebody we know, a relative that live in the suburbs. There ain't stealing cars out there.
I mean, I don't do that
you can't blame
personally.
that.
I don't
Say
do
what?
that. I said I don't do that personally.
Yeah, okay, well, I ain't say you. You don't steal cars either, so you know what I mean. That again, a lot of situations we create, then you know, sometimes we'll try to fall back on racism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is it still there? Yeah, but do we sing a harder song and dance to it sometimes? Because you know we can always use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I asked you a long time ago. When is it safe to say that? You know, okay, enough is enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit, and like one of your hosts said earlier when he spoke to the person and they didn't say nothing back, that ain't racism, they was scared. We whooping our own ass. We kicking black people ass. So that white people right about now, no, they ain't got a shot. Nigga, I mean, we killing ourselves every goddamn day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are scared. Why you think, like you said earlier, you know about a lot of people are moving out, and it's kind of like the upgrade, but they're not selling out. Because motherfuckers are moving out of Detroit every day. I mean, I think it's just a safety fucking thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So motherfuckers, I don't think really, you know, race got a lot to do with a lot of it. I think, you know, it's fucking crazy here, man. You see what I'm saying? So shit, a lot of people, like, if I got an opportunity to get out of here and put my kids somewhere else, or even just put my damn self somewhere else, because I'm sick of you, Well, we talking about niggas.
Yeah, pretty much. And then that's what
Then I ain't got no reason to get the hell off. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to really tell. Then you know the suburban folks don't automatically say, well, here come them niggas. Well, I mean, why they coming out here? God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
But
true. Hey,
a lot of shit, you know, a lot of shit we can't control from front to back, you know, before we can, you know, still lean on racism.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's what's up, Angry. You know what I'm saying? On a softer note today.
Hey, voice different, everything.
Right.
Shit. So happy to hear that.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. You know, like I told you before, every topic you can't be mad about all the time. You got to talk about something.
Yeah. Hey, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Northland Jimmy Jazz. Go holler at my man for that 0% discount.
Right.
It is. I'm all at you.
All right, now.
Yeah.
Get that 0% discount, dog. Out in Northland,
But I mean,
Jimmy Jazz.
no, it all boils down to these dumb black people.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something.
Dumb black people.
Dumb
And
niggas.
then they whip that shit out when at the wrong time. They whip that shit out when you got a car with fucking 6 keys in the truck. Oh, this is racism.
Right.
How the fuck is that racism, man?
Right.
I think the
Know what I'm
franchise
saying?
is
Right.
racist.
Like,
Yeah.
what? If I was white and I had 6 keys, like, no. If you was white with 6 keys, you still go to jail.
Same situation.
But,
Right.
talking like that though, it is a lot of situations. If you was white, like I know we talk about this all the time. White Vic,
Yeah.
if he wasn't black, he wouldn't got all that shit he got, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I like them niggas that snitch on them.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Now see, that's snitching. Yeah, that's snitching.
He has a couple dumb niggas with him. You know
Like,
what
when
I
it comes down to
Yeah.
athletes,
It's
dog,
still
I
no
think
time.
there's a lot of racism in sports, dog.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that the white athletes can get away with.
Roethlisberger? Rick
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? He can go ahead and
Rape him a
molest- what he
couple
doing?
of
Say molest.
Rape, molest, whatever he doing to these young college hoes, and they be, oh yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
But let that be somebody like, you know, Vic or McNabb or something like that. Nigga, it's a career, it's career ending. So nigga, man, fuck.
He about to be all mad.
Like, but when it comes down to like, you know, everyday shit, a lot of shit we bring on, you know, ourselves.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
And
real.
like I say, it's different type of racism, man. But like that shit, I always say it all the time with sports, man. It's all racism in sports, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's racism out here, period. Though.
Yeah.
It's not dead.
About my man
Right,
that
it's
wrote
not
the letter
good.
about Cash. Tech.
Oh yeah, man. For all my people in Detroit, real quick, I got some more callers.
Shout out to Cash Tech.
Right. Shout out to Cass Tate, man. I really don't like to do that because I'm black and gold. I bleed black and
I know
gold.
it's 'cause you're black.
You know what I'm saying? But I gotta give it to him for bringing one to the city. But yeah, some disgruntled fan wrote the coach from Cass Tech basically saying how that we better be excited about winning that game on Saturday because for the most part, the city of Detroit and the Detroit public school system is only gonna put out losers anyway.
Yeah.
And when they say losers, they mean losers as human beings, not as football players.
That's some bullshit. Cause remember, last year my brother played for King basketball. And they wrote an article about how they played basketball thuggish.
Yeah.
How they from the hood.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, the way they played, they was a smaller team, so they played, you know what I'm saying?
They play a little physical.
rough, a little physical.
Yeah.
And they wrote a whole article saying, you know what I'm saying, they played that hood ball.
Thuggish, yeah.
And I played for, when I played for Grosse Pointe North, I remember trying out. And you know what I'm saying, I did a little move, and the coach brought me to the side and was like, we don't play that Detroit style basketball here. And in my mind, I'm like, nigga, you want to say you don't play that nigga ball here.
Right.
Between your legs,
Right.
between your legs, so.
The hand one.
Yeah, so.
Hey, real quick though, if you're online or if you're on Ustream right now, you can call us 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be there.
You want to be? You're not even over there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key. But get off the screen, man. We're gonna take the next call, man. I got 313-995. You on live? Straight from the E Block. Holla at your boy.
What up, though?
Damn, what's up, man? Damn, I feel like I was just getting blackballed. I can't even be on the show, man.
What up, though?
Niggas look at my number like it's that brother right there. It's that
Nah,
brother right
hey,
there. Since you talking about races, I don't even want to say the N-word because I know a couple of y'all look at the screen like that nigga right there.
No, it kept dropping off and coming on. I ain't know what you was doing.
Right, gonna talk about racism and call me a nigga looking at a computer screen. Look at this nigga right here. This nigga calling me. What this nigga want to say? But I want to say 2 things before I get to my point.
the last caller, my man, he was on point. He was kicking some knowledge. And in the previous call to him, the young lady, I just want to let you know if you still listening or you streaming. I don't know if you can hear me. You can't really see me because you streaming, but you sound delicious. I just want to put that out there. Regardless if you're unemployed or not, you sound delicious. Let me put that out there, okay?
So, on with your point, man.
Delicious. Come on with the point, now.
Delicious.
On the point, I was stuck on delicious for a second, but like the last two callers, I mean, it's just so much. It's sad that we throw the card out. It still exists, yeah, but the majority of it, in my opinion, I mean, like I said, my opinion, my God, you're right. I think we bring it on ourselves, and we don't know no better. We don't do no better. Exactly. We got a black president in there, but yet we scared to tell our kids to expect more than being a basketball player or a football player. Right. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you can't, which is great. Cash Tech won PSL, won the state championship is great. I guarantee you, let's talk about how many 4.0 students or how many ACT students scored above a 21 in that school. We don't even talk about that. You ain't gonna know them niggas' names. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can run a rock 100 yards and shit in under 10 seconds. That nigga was on DFW, pardon my French. That young man was on WJLB last week talking about the championship. Yeah. We perpetuate our own ignorance. Yeah. We don't celebrate when, the young man, you may have a few parents in the hood that really get on their kids' head and celebrate coming home with a 4.0. Yeah. Some parents like, well, you ain't trying out for the football team, you ain't trying out for the basketball team. Right. What you gonna do then?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got a black president. Whatever you want this kid to do, he can be president now. Your child can be president. Your child can be the Secretary of Defense. Your child can be the Secretary of Treasury now. I mean, there ain't no higher job than that in America. I mean, we on American soil. You're an African American, on American, whatever you want to call yourself. But I think it comes down to so many isms out there. It's just simple ignorance, and it's just not our society. I mean, society as a whole, we still separate each individual society as is. Native American Month, African American History Month, Mexican Month, Cinco de Mayo. We don't even do nothing for Cinco de Mayo. That's when we raided them and took over Mexico. Like, we celebrating that.
Yeah, that is true.
Niggas going to go get drunk on Cinco de Mayo. Like, dog, when people getting killed and they was fighting for their freedom. Right. Well, I mean, let's go party. Let's take a day off, man. Like, what's the point of doing that? But you look up societies, we consistently separate the class and separate the nationality. When you look at the last, let's go back 2,000 years, everything that we've accomplished as a whole has been accomplished on this soil. But yet, it's still Native American History Month. Come Black History Month, we shipping in the Black History books for 30 days and shipping them back out. Yeah. But yet, all that, the combustible engine, the stoplight was created right on American soil during American history, but we don't want to acknowledge it as American overall. Right. We want to say we're going to give you 30 days to talk about what you accomplished here on American soil. Wow. Same thing for Native Americans. They taught the Pilgrims how to farm, grow their own crops. They came over from England like they had servants. Right. They looked up. It was they bought their meat. They bought their food. The servants cooked it. Wasn't nobody going out hunting, planting their own corn. Right. You know what I'm saying? Growing bread, turning bread into yeast. You turn yeast into bread and eating it. They weren't doing the Native Americans taught I don't say Anglo-Saxons. That's damn near caveman shit.
Right.
They taught they taught the Europeans at that time about how to live off the land. But we don't want to talk. We don't want to acknowledge that. We're gonna give the Native Americans. We're gonna give them 1/6. If you 1/16 Native American, you go cotton free, or you can open a casino with no taxes on top of it. I mean, but you used to own this whole country, but yet y'all been dwindled down to a reservation in Arizona or New Mexico.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Chris Rock said. Like Chris Rock said, when was the last time you seen a group of Indians? I'm not talking about Indians with the red dye. They was the first Native American. They were Indians. Yeah. When was the last time you seen? How many people got full-fledged Indian friends that say, I know a Cherokee Indian, I know a Navajo Indian, and not talking about a rap song.
Right.
Won't you be Chief Lobster though? You know how Jay-Z like them.
You stupid, man.
Hey, I mean, that's just food for thought.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, dog.
Society, we keep.
Hey, thanks for calling in, dog.
Separating ourselves. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right now. Like they doing it with the young man who's looking for his daughter. Outside of him being, a felon, You know, they focus on it. The man got death threats. People hating on the fact that his story don't connect. I mean, regardless of his story, let's get the kid back. Let's find the kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He could be lying 3 ways from Sunday. Find the kid. Who cares?
Right. Exactly.
He got to answer to 2 people. Eventually, he's gonna be the judge, and then he's gonna be the biggest judge of all when his clock is over.
Exactly. Man, that's what's up, dog.
We still placing each other in those little, those little loopholes, those little things. Well, he a fella. He got it there. Something he had to do something. But hell, I said it in the barbershop. Like, dude, you know, you gonna take a car and see a kid in the back. I mean, but one thing black people know, we know our federal charges. Like, nigga, I ain't getting stuck with no kidnapping charge. I already stole a car.
Right.
Give it back, cuz.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they still ain't found that kid. I just think that, you know, right now we focus on too much his family. They raided his house a couple days ago. For what? I mean, you can spend my hard-earned tax dollars to raid his house and not one
God damn!
Can't be bust me anyway.
You all the time, baby. Hey, you rapping like hell. Hey, you making some good points though, baby. Thanks for calling in, man.
You rapping like hell, bro.
Yeah, you shocking. It's coming out of you, but god damn.
Right. Hey, we doing. Hey, my man was spitting dollars, man. Shout out to 995. You know what I'm saying? He was spending $9, but we got other callers, man. I just didn't want to do y'all like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? But no, he making good points though, for real.
A whole lot of sense.
He making all
sometimes he don't make sense, but that's how he makes sense.
Yeah, I mean that
hook up with Delicious, but
on another note,
hey, that's real though. Dude, he like, dog, they own all this land, and now they got some reservations,
right?
A resort, right? You know what I'm saying? Fire keep. See that was racist. No, but look, man, that was racist. Hey, if you online right now and you wanna comment on the topic today, just call in 760-283-4647. Hit that number 1 key, so we can say something. If you're on the phone right now, if you're on the phone line right now, hit that number 1 key so you can say something. I know you got something on your mind. We ain't gonna clown you. Right, he's add that on there. Right. But yeah, man, it's just dog, racism crazy, but at the same time, man, I mean, like we all saying, we be bringing up a lot of that on ourselves, and it ain't just us though. I mean, now you know you got Mexican people really feeling it now. Like, dog, it's for real. Like them laws that they passed in let me think, Alabama, I think it was, the immigration laws. No, that's racism. You know what I'm saying? That's racism. I mean, they fooling. It's a difference between keeping out illegal aliens and just damn near crucifying Mexican people. Yeah. I mean, what's that? Like, dog, they to the point now where you can get pulled over at any point and they want to see your papers. Mm-hmm. Where the hell can you do that at? Right. Dog, if you pull me over, you better ask me if I got driver's license and registration.
That's it.
All that other shit is what? What?
I don't even have my papers. Only homes.
Right. Dog, you gotta. You stupid. Dog, you gotta ride around with your papers. Is you serious? Dog, you might as well be black. Like, we gonna have to start having black papers in a minute. You know, for real though. Like, who else do they do that?
Who own you?
Dog, you was talking about Asians, Japanese. Are they stopping Japanese people asking where their papers at?
Oh shit, they blow up a plane there with him.
Well, obviously not. Obviously not. It worked like hell. Damn, we all right. No, we get out of control now. You know what I'm saying? We being racist now. Hey, don't forget, man. If you online, 760-283-4647. You know what I'm saying? Comment with us or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hit that number 1 key so that we can see what you're talking about. We gonna go ahead and take the next call. Yo, I think that hurt. That hurt. Yeah, let me see. I got 313-410. You on live straight from the E-Block. Holla at your boy.
That hurt. What it do?
What it do? What up, though?
What up, though? What's cracking?
Hello.
Not much. I want to comment on the topic. Racism is so still alive. I'm not afraid of the racist people that's just out cold with it. Like, I don't like niggas. It's them private motherfuckers I don't like. I don't like the ones that you see, they smile in your face, but really they cannot stand your ass. They hate you. I work with so many of them. Working at the school system is white teachers in our school. You think because they work in the urban neighborhood that they're not racist, but they are. And then there's black people that's racist against their own kind. And you got teachers in your classroom just literally telling kids, you are a failure. You're a failure. You black, you just told a black child you a failure. You're supposed to encourage them. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the white teachers that's smiling and bring all these old extra fluffy stuff and make you think, oh, that's nice, she bringing something different to them. But when she closes her door, you don't see what she doing. She pinching them and she giving them dirty looks, and because she really hate them and she don't like them. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like my son fell victim to that because I lived in a suburban area, so I sent him to the school thinking that the school was better, but it wasn't better. The education was horrible. My son wasn't learning shit. Not to mention the way they grade was just terrible. I didn't even know where my son was on his education level because they grade them on stupid shit like, can you jump, hop, and skip? I don't give a damn about that. I really work hard. Do my son know how to read? Can he comprehend? Do he know how to spell? Is he doing good in math, science? That kind of shit. I don't care about the stuff they care about. You know, I don't feel like that's important. So when I took him out of those schools and put him in an urban school, my son is on honor roll. Like, how is it that he went to an urban school and I see exactly where my son is? I already knew he was smart from when he was 2. I was told that my son was going to do something far as in the medical field or science because he loved math and science at the age of 2. And my son can count really good. So I knew that he loved science. But when he was going to school in the suburb area, you would have thought he was dumb than a motherfucker.
90
And I
seconds.
just know it's the racist factor. They all want to, like, throw them on Ritalin and shit.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's ill. I just don't, I see it. You know what I'm saying? And working with people that's white, and you see them, and you can see right through it, that they really racist, and they just out here because they want to check. That's what burns me up. I don't care if you call me a nigga. I don't care if you call me a black bitch. I don't care if you tell me you don't like me. Fine. We got it established. We don't even have to like each
60
other.
seconds.
Just get back. Step back. You know what I mean? But when you got racist people in your circle, you don't even know it.
That's the
and
worst.
then the killing party, they ain't even got to be white to be racist and be in your face and in your circle.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just like that man in Boys in the Hood, the cop. He was racist as hell against black people. Like, did you shoot him? Did you get him? That would have been one less nigga out here on the street we would have had to get. You know what I'm saying? It was terrible. And there's really black people like that out here.
It is.
Still.
That's unfortunate.
You got right, or the light skin, don't like dark skin.
Yeah,
that's dumb shit.
Yeah, that's some dumb shit.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up though. Hey, thanks for your call, baby.
Hey,
10 seconds.
I don't watch the show, but T.I. and Tiny show, the white son was telling people that he was
That he
white
thought he was
because
white.
so
Yes,
light-skinned.
I saw that.
He's like, I'm white. I don't look like the rest of y'all. I'm just white.
Exactly.
I'm like, what? No,
Hey.
you're not. You're black. And you're a baby.
Exactly, but as soon as he said that though, T.I. checked him. He was like, dog, I look like a white kid. He was like, you may look like a white kid, but you are a black man. No, that was the realest thing he said on the whole show. Yeah. See, that's what
I like seeing him in his positive light. He is a good father. I really like that show. That show was good for him in time. That was a good look.
It is, exactly. For sure. All right, hey, that's what's up, though.
Appreciate your call, baby. That hurt.
All right, now.
All right.
All right, shout out.
Yeah, man. No, but yeah, the little dude was like, man, I'm a white kid, man.
That's great.
He was like, dude, no, you not. You a black man. That's real, though.
Yeah, that's why you gotta catch him. Yeah.
And see, that's, I think, all racism and everything aside, I mean, that's one of the main issues going on with our household, man. I won't even say positive male role models. I just need
half-ass.
I mean, I don't even want to say it like that, but you need some type of male, representation to. Well, no, I do have to be positive. I'll take all that back. You know what I'm saying? Because what I mean by that is that you could have a messed up past and be getting it together and be a positive influence. Like T.I., obviously from his past wasn't the exemplary citizen. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, he can set a positive example for his kids. And a whole lot of families don't have that.
A whole lot.
Yeah, there's too many just mamas out here, man. And like my man was saying earlier though about dude with the missing little girl is I'm like him though. I talk shit about it because I mean, the dude and the moms, they look suspect. Like I really don't know what they got going on or whatever. But at the end of the day, the reality of it is I really don't care.
Find the
baby. You know what I'm saying? You can deal with them, whatever. You know, they got the law and all that stuff to worry about. Just find the baby. The baby can't do nothing about that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Baby ain't got nothing to do with it.
Nothing at all,
Innocent,
man.
baby.
Yeah, innocent as hell. Oh, well, I don't know what to say. So, anyway, I guess we're going to go around. All right, we'll go around. So, what you think, man? What's the synopsis, man?
Mr. X.
Yeah, Mr. X, DJ
Yes,
X.
racism still exists, and it just brought to my attention really on another level as far as like financial.
Yeah.
I'll probably say the wrong thing.
No, okay.
Financial, whatever. And credit score. I mean, it's basically another level of racism, which is location.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It ties into a lot. Racism still exists, basically. Yes, it's just another scale that I never really thought about.
Yeah.
Which now catches my attention.
That's what's up.
Well, me personally, dog, is out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's about how all you handle it. You know what I mean? You can handle it totally different, man. Like, you can call me a nigga, John Blue in the face.
Right.
You ain't finna stop me from going to punch the clock, get my paycheck, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing whatever I can to get this paycheck.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, fuck you. You're not gonna feed me. Fuck you. So, I mean, basically, that's how I feel. You know what I mean? But it's definitely out there. You know what I mean? And I hate it, like she said, the ones that hide it. Yeah. That's what kills me. You know what I'm saying? That hurt. She made a great point, because the motherfuckers that had it, they smile in your face. Then you know what I'm saying? First one put you on your ass quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right. True.
Throw you up under the bus so motherfucking smooth and so quick. You know what I'm saying?
So smooth.
Right. So you know what I'm saying?
Smooth.
It's definitely out there, and niggas, just how do you handle it? Stop bringing that shit on yourself.
Yeah.
I say it's like a 50-50 with me, man. It's out there, but it's ways we can prevent this shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your intelligence up, man. Don't be on that hood shit all the time.
Exactly.
I mean, it's still racist, but that'd be a way so, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gotta look at you as another nigga.
True.
As a, you know what I'm saying, as a man, man.
Right. Yep. That's what's up, man. Yeah, it's like everybody agree, it's definitely out there. And I mean, I think for the most part is a lot of it, I won't say we bring it on ourselves, but we do damn near encourage it. Or like my man, the word that dude used at first, we perpetuate it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, you know, that kind of thing. And like she said before, the young lady said before, it's classism and everything else, though. I mean, when you look at it, at this point, it is kind of more classism than it is racism at this point, because basically it's the haves and have-nots. Either you got it or you don't, black or white. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, we're kind of in the same position. But that doesn't mean that racism doesn't exist. So, I mean, a lot of people think that too, though, you know, but because it's more financial now, that racism not really a issue, but it is, though.
That broke white nigga still don't like it.
Yeah. I just can't believe that they was hanging people in Rosewood, though. Yeah. I mean, I know that's an old movie.
Profession I never seen.
You never seen Rosewood?
I haven't seen it in a minute.
It's upsetting. and to this day though, right? So, let me say this for people who haven't seen it or not you know, up on the whole story. So 70, what was it, 70? It was 1923. So like 70 years later, I want to say like in 93, somewhere in there, they finally like got some money for the descendants and the people who were survivors. I think the survivors was like kids, but they was kids then. So at this point, a lot of them was like 100. And they actually gave them, I guess I'll use air quotes, reparations, I guess. This is the only situation in U.S. history where reparations were actually given. And what's funny about it is that statistically, I want to say it was 6 people. No, it might have been 5 or 6. But statistically, they say 3 black people got killed and 2 white people. The survivors say that it was hundreds of black people. Right. I mean, come on, 3. They burnt the whole city down. They burnt the whole city, dog. So of course, it ain't even February. I ain't about to be all mad. Because you know we only get 28 days, so I'm not even mad. 29 on a good day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that definitely does exist. We gotta do a whole bunch though to keep ourselves, you know, out of that. We gotta do a whole bunch to you know, to push our people up so we ain't got to deal with it. But I mean, the thing is that, oh, for real? You want to read it? Oh, you want it? Oh, all right. I thought we had a text message I was going to read it. But yeah, it does exist, but we got to do some stuff to, like, stay out of the way, too. And you can't you can't use the race card for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, situations like, actually, I got a situation real quick I want to mention, too, that I heard from a friend yesterday. She actually went to a black college in, I want to say it's Greensboro, North Carolina. And she said while she was there, this was in the 90s, of course, we all old school, so we went to college in the 90s. But she actually said that outside of their dorm room, they actually seen a burning cross. Now, dog, this is Greensboro, North Carolina. So this is like a lot of black people. Yeah. And this is a fucking college campus.
That's crazy.
Dog, you got the balls to put... wow.
That shit crazy.
Dog, that's crazy. And you know what? That right there is a little scary, dog. That's racial intimidation. Like, racism and racial intimidation, two different things. Like, dog, like DJ X, dog, when we was going to New Orleans, or when we was coming home from New Orleans.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people that went to the Mardi Gras, which, you know what I'm saying? Me and my man's the only one to have fun. But, so we left New Orleans, dog. We coming up through this little back road. I think we was in Tennessee. So I want to say it's like 2 gas stations and a store and a diner. So we roll in because we had to go to the restroom. So we pulled up to the gas station, and all of a sudden, the bathrooms are out of service. Okay, I didn't think nothing of it. Mm-hmm. So we rolled to the next spot.
Right next door.
Next door, theirs is out of service. Okay. So then we go across the street to the diner. Now the diner, the bathroom was working, but when we walking in, so is damn near the whole community. Nigga, the sheriff drove up. Now mind you, this was later on in the evening. I want to say around 6 or 5 or 6, because you know during Mardi Gras season it's like February, March. Right. So you know it's still getting dark early. So it's like 5:30 for real in real life. You know, in a community with 20 people in them little hick ass towns. In a community like that, man, the sheriff ass is at home at 5:30. Yeah. So why the hell is he pulling up to the diner? So then all of a sudden, all these people start, all these little, okay,
CIs or something, because it was like
they was something. They just came out of nowhere. All these white people came through. Dog, I'm gonna tell you like this. For once in my life, all the time I watch TV and I say, oh hell no, I couldn't be no slave. They wasn't gonna be doing me like that. Dog, I was scared as fuck. You understand what I'm saying?
It's like 4 of us against the whole town.
It's like 4 of us against the whole town.
We just getting looks. It's like we just want to piss and get something to eat.
Dog, we didn't even want to get nothing to eat. But that's how shook we was, is that I didn't want to use the bathroom without buying something. Right. And then how shook we was, we ordered shit to eat and didn't eat it because I was scared something was going to happen to the food.
Right.
Man, that's crazy. And that was in the 2000s.
Like 05 or something.
Yeah, like 05 or something stupid like that. So, dog, you serious?
Yes.
Dog, racism ain't going nowhere, dog. It ain't gonna be gone for a long time. Only thing we can try to do is help ourselves, dog. Try to, just try to push forward. And,
stop putting yourself in those predicaments.
Yeah, stop putting yourself in that position. Which is messed up, though, because when you look at it like that, it's kind of like accepting it.
Yeah.
See, that's why there'll never be no more Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X's, though. And I think that's the scary thing. Damn, I think we just ended like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people that are listening, all the people on Ustream, you know what I'm saying? All the people if you're on Facebook, don't forget to hit us up on our fan page, Straight from the E Block Radio. If you're on Twitter, hit us up at the Hood Howard Stern. You feel me? Check out, they call me Shad, Doc Diggler.
Hey, the real money.
Right, the real money. Insight ain't up yet, but it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know what it is, man. Stop the racism. Find Bianca. If you in the Detroit area, find that girl. Find the missing adult entertainment.
Young lady.
All right, yeah, find her too, because she missing too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And dog, they ain't snitching, man. Do something for your community, dog. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we up out here, dog. You know what it is. Every Tuesday,
6:30,
7:30. Straight from the E Block, you know what it is.
E Block, baby.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Hood Howard Stern.
Money.
Swag on the stack.
McMonese.
Take us about here, dog.
Yeah, man. Y'all know who to get all the craziest
Swag on
moves from,
stacks.
man. My nigga J.R.
Oh, yeah, for that.
Yeah. The crime season, nigga. No fix. Flip side, what up? Hey, what up? E-Block, what up? Yeah. Free my nigga Reds, man. I got you, boy. Yeah. Titty boy rapping, nigga. All day, man. Okay. Hey, niggas know about me, flow beating shit, killing every song, any nigga I'm a murderer. Fuck all these niggas talking, you can tell that I'm the truth. Make way for a nigga when I step up in the booth. I'm losing sleep, most niggas wrong. Put my best work down, mixtape or album song. Respect me, that's the only thing I'm trying to get. Let these niggas know what's real and what's counterfeit. A lot of niggas, they be rapping just to talk shit. Truth about mine, motherfucker, what you gon' get. I got that chopper on deck, 4-5 and all. Yapping at the mouth, keep talking, all niggas fall. Fuck, boy. Oh, you want my old shit? Go ahead, cause I'm probably fucking yo bitch. New bitch, that's new money, got new swag. Couple brands, stack 'em up, Louis bag. Money never an issue, I keep it coming in. I got that soul money, cause my movie never end. Yeah, a lot of niggas, they be hating on me. Mad cause I'm in the club, just throwing money. Everyday shit, nigga, ain't nothing new. 365 on my grind, see it's what I do. You niggas broke, only ballin' out once a year. You got the girl on hold, cause I'm with the spit. Yeah, and when she see me, I ain't gotta speak. I pull a stack on these hoes, they gon' let me peek. They be like, Shy, you the fucking fool. I'm like, nah, baby girl, she is what to do. Yeah, I stay laughing at you broke niggas. On my way to the bank just to blow niggas. A lot of niggas left back, need to catch up. I'm way high while you niggas still looking up. Grind, see.
Oh.